Welcome to my loot from 50 Elite Dungeon 2 solos. This did take me about 3 weeks of doing, so I hope the end result was worth it. As before I actually search it, I will go to my bank and then I will show you my Elite Dungeon 2 preset. For this I did use range along with mechanized chinchompas and a demon horn necklace. The chins is for AoE damage, and then the demon horn necklace is for all of the dragons, as since I do have the bone crusher, it will just give me unlimited prayer for the most part. I was using Virtus, and the perks were Crackling 4, Relentless 3, with Biting 2 and Venom Blood. As for my Carnix Chaps, I had Devoted 3 plus Dragon Slayer, and then Impatient 4. The reason why I did get the Dragon Slayer perk is because pretty much the whole dungeon is dragon based, and it does work on the bosses as well. I did bring Lucky Charms and then Vulnerability Bombs, and as my large rune pouch, I was on a Lunar Spellbook to use Disruption Shield. This is mostly for the second boss, as you can skip that mechanic on where you have to run to one of the eggs on the floor to get rid of that bomb effect. And I was using a Luck of the Dwarfs. Now let's get on to the actual chest itself. So this is from 50 solos. It is roughly 255 million worth. I did get 5 Draconic Visages, which I kind of want to say it's safe to assume you get 1 Visage every 10 runs. And I did get 23 Onyx Dust worth of it, along with 8 Onyxes. And then you see I have like some other items, but keep in mind that the relics I will be putting in my high alch machine, so I'll get money back in like probably 5 days or so ish. And then I did get 361 Hydrix Bolt Tips, 34 Perfect Gemstone Scales, and then 14 Dragonfire Ash. The ash and the scales, you pretty much dismantle them for the components. I did get 2 Celestial hand wraps, and then 397 Onyx bolt tips, and then 2 elite clues, which I guess that's kind of good. But now let's go for the breakdown. So again, this is from 50 Elite Dungeon 2s. I seemed to average 37 minutes per dungeon. Keep in mind that when I used Reckless, since I was ranging, my times were actually 33 or 34 minutes. And then if I was using something like Sharpshooter, Dark Magic, Majorath, I was getting 38, maybe 39 minutes. So kind of like to average it out, I was using the 37 minutes. Now, for proportion, this did take 31 hours to do all 50 dungeons. And then, if I go back to my chest, notice that I did get 549 Draconic Energy. This in turn, I got almost 11 energy per round, which is actually pretty good considering I only ever had one drop that was above 30 scales. So it's very safe to assume that this is pretty much on par. Now, this is about 5.1 mil GP per run, and then if you were to do this into how much GP per hour, I was making 8.2 mil per hour, which is actually pretty good. And since this is solo, it's very consistent. Once you have practiced and gotten used to the boss enough times that you're able to do it. Thank you all so much for watching my loot from 50 Elite Dungeon 2 solos, and enjoy the rest of your day.